In this video, we are going to explore the three things that you must not overlook if you want to effectively overcome overwhelm and or burnout. So if you are in a place where you are feeling overwhelmed or burnt out, then stick around for a few minutes because this video is absolutely for you. So we've all heard the standard Google tips for burnout. Do yoga, take walks in nature, put better boundaries in place. And whilst all of those things are super useful and helpful, if we don't address three core components that actually create and result in burnout, then as useful as they are not going to solve the core issue. So, what are the three areas? Let's find out. Number one, overwhelm slash burnout happens first at a cellular level. The cells in your body become overwhelmed. And if we aren't giving ourselves the right kinds of supplements, the right kind of nutrients, then we kind of create a recipe for burnout, right? Where we aren't actually giving ourselves what we need. So, step number one is to ensure that you are eating in a way that supports your cellular health and taking the supplements that help with chronic stress, inflammation, and all of the things that our bodies need to function optimally. Because when our cells are functioning optimally, they don't get overwhelmed. So that is step one. Step two is your nervous system. So when we experience stress over and over and over again, too much for our bodies, which is what creates the overwhelm or the burnout, right? We push ourselves outside of where our nervous system would like to be. This does not need to be a super technical video, okay? And while some stress is useful, when we go into a little bit of a stress response, we deal with the stress, we come back into a more kind of rested and relaxed state. That's great, that's fine. That's how we need to do our day. Like we need a certain amount of stress to get stuff done. But when that stress becomes too much, when it overloads the system, we actually negatively impact our nervous system. And when we're in that overwhelmed state, it's actually just a sign that our nervous system is also overloaded and overwhelmed. And so the second thing that we mustn't overlook is doing some work to help support and regulate and nourish the nervous system. So that is number two. And then number three is the one that everyone focuses on. But if you skip one and two, there is no point. And that is burnout at a kind of a mental and emotional level. So what's the stuff that's really going on? How does it feel? The racing thoughts, the feeling checked out, everyone around you being annoying, right? The inability to sleep. All of that stuff is step three. And if you are going to effectively manage, deal with, overcome, prevent wherever you're at on the spectrum, burnout and overwhelm in your life, you need to ensure that you are looking at all three pillars: cellular health, nervous system health, and then the mental and emotional piece. If you would like to know more about this, come and speak to me. I would be absolutely delighted to help you with this. You do not need to experience overwhelm and burnout in your life. You can get yourself to a place where this is not who you are and how you feel.